Hi friends! I'm here to tell you about our Snow Day small group that we will be having for Tuesday, January 10th. Because of all the snow that's happened around Virginia over the weekend, a lot of our VAVA friends are really struggling with maintaining internet connection, or even their power keeps going in and out. And so instead of trying to make sure everybody can stay connected into a Blackboard session for 30 minutes tomorrow, we are using this as a replacement for that. So we're asking that you spend 30 minutes playing this little game that I'm sending to you. You can play it with your learning coach, your sibling, your friend from next door that maybe doesn't have school because their school is closed. Well, you can invite them over and you guys can play this game together. Okay, and in the game, we are still going to be reviewing what we learned in math video number 12. You're going to be comparing fractions and representing equivalent fractions, and it's going to be very valuable. So I'm going to be sending you a little packet. It has the description of the game. It's very well described. This is from the Virginia Department of Education. This is one of their suggested games, and I find it to be very valuable. So you're going to have one set of fraction cards per student, and that will look like this, and you're going to be cutting those out. Instead of color tiles or fraction circles, what I'm sending to you is fraction strips. Okay, and I'll explain that. And you're also going to have a fraction sorting mat, and that looks like this. Okay, so let me explain how this game will work. So you will have cut out your fraction cards, and so you basically have like a little tiny stack of cards. And so you flip them over upside down, kind of shuffle them up, and then player one is going to choose a card. And this player one has to decide on their sorting mat if 2/5 is less than 1/2, equal to 1/2, or greater than 1/2. So if I were player one, I would think, what is half of 5? Well, 2 is half of 4, so that's not half. That half of 5 is 2.5. So 2/5 is actually less than half. So I would put it in this column. Well, player number 2 is going to check it. And they're going to check it by using the fraction strip paper. So what they're going to look at is 1/2, and they're going to think, okay, player 1 thinks 2/5 is less than 1/2. So let me find the fifths on this worksheet. And I'm going to, you can either just point to it, or if you had it in a sheet protector, you could draw on it with a dry erase marker or something. And just kind of notice that, in fact, player number 1 was correct. 2/5 is clearly less than 1/2. So player 1 gets a point. Now we're going to move to player 2. That person is going to draw a card. And that person has to think, okay, is 5/6 less than 1/2, equal to 1/2, or greater than 1/2? Well, I would think, okay, 6. What's half of 6? That's 3, right? So 5/6 is greater than 1/2. So I would move that over in this column. And then player 1 now is going to check. They're going to use the fraction strip paper. They're going to find the 1/2, and then they're going to find the 6th column, or the row with the 1/6, and then they're going to somehow circle or something 5/6, 5 of those. And here, indeed, player 2 was correct that 5/6 is greater than 1/2, so player 2 gets a point. Okay, so in the end, your whole fraction sorting mat is going to be full of these little cards. And so what we would like you to do is say cheese. Take a picture of your sorting mat. Okay, so you're going to have quite a few little teeny pieces of paper on these columns. You can choose to glue them down if you want, but if you don't want to, this would be a great thing to put in the interactive notebook this week if you're keeping one of those. You could glue down this sorting mat and then just put all your cards in a little envelope so you can use those later and play this again and again. So we want you to take a picture of your sorting mat and send that to us in an email. And we would love it if you could get your cute little face in the picture too, so we could see you with your great activity. Maybe a picture of you and the person that you played with. And then on Thursday, at the beginning of our small group, we're going to display all the pictures of your sorting mats, and you guys will get to see each other's work. Okay? All right, well, I hope you guys have fun with this activity. Let me know if you have any questions. We're so excited about it. It's a really great experience for you, and we really think it will help you to fully understand how you can easily sort fractions when you are asked to do that. All right, everybody, have fun. Bye-bye.